If you love me now, take a love that loves me now. Ooh, baby, please don't go. "26. 26 in the queue. Criminy." Back at it again. Good evening, Sprouts. Welcome to the stream. As always, I am you, Unsynced. Thank you for tuning in to today's stream. Last stream, all of the Scions were killed, except for the main characters. The important ones, they survived, of course, as well as myself. But that happened not last stream, but the stream before. But the story so far is as such. Last stream, really all we did was... Oh, actually, we did a little bit, didn't we? Okay, let's just jog our memory real fast. We'll hit up the journal super quick. Because last stream, we actually buried the bodies of our friends. Names of people that we honestly didn't really know. Not gonna lie. But we buried the bodies of most of our friends. And then we found Sid Garland, who is actually a Garlean that I think defected from Garlemald to join the Eorzea. We're looking for the Enterprise, obviously a reference to the Star Trek Enterprise, a flying ship that can get us past the winds of the Garuda, who is being summoned by the Ixal in Black Shroud. Doing so brought us all the way to Korthus, which is where the city-state of Ishgard is. And they are, without any sort of like qualification, assholes that are hyper-religious and are constantly killing people because of how religious they are. And the whole sort of back and forth there was trying to prove who was accusing everyone of being heretics and killing them. And it turns out that the actual Inquisitor that was interrogating and killing the heretics was in fact the murderer of the original Inquisitor and taking their place. We dealt with them in the last episode, the last session of our streams, and now they're dead, which is great because that's what we want them to be, dead. Damn, we have 100 allowances already? Have we been playing that long with this character that we've collected 100 allowances? The max amount of allowances that you can have is 100 for leaves. You get like 6 every 24 hours or something. And we have 100 now. I didn't realize we got so many so quickly. No ventures in progress because we actually don't have any ventures to send Stevedore on because we're out of venture points. Speaking of which, let us first of all open up Stevedore. He's got a few of the items that we want in his inventory. I think these are the items that we're actually going to equip to him. We also want the Emperor's gear, so put on the glamour plate. We want to keep these glasses because I think they look neat. I don't think, yeah, none of this other stuff is good. We're going to keep this because it's like a quest item. I don't think it's actually any good or needed for anything else, but for some reason we can't get rid of it. And by get rid of it, I mean we can't sell it for loot at the Maelstrom? No, the Maelstrom. Yeah, we're in the Maelstrom. That's right. That's right. Which is where we're heading right now. To turn in this pile of loot that we got here and to collect ourselves a venture. Today, we're heading back to Korthus, I believe, because now that we have figured out what happened, we've been given access to the Stone Vigil. There we go. And Stone Vigil is the next dungeon in the MSQ. Speaking of which, we probably need to do our daily dungeons to try and get some more seals to upgrade. Let's see if we can upgrade now. We have almost 7, and we need 8. So yeah, we're ways away. But we do want to get some ventures, which I believe are here. Yeah. Okay, we'll grab a venture. Let's grab 2 ventures. No, we need 2. Let's grab let's grab 4 ventures. All right, we're gonna switch over to healer because that's our insta-cure. And healer is literally the adventure in need right now. Let's drink. How come we didn't sell these? That's stupid. Let's drink our orange juice. And then, and there's that insta-Q that we expected. Didn't even make it back to the inn room. Oh, the first Satashas. Hi, y'all. Let's check out the fits. We've got like a tuxedo with, I think those are the new adventurer pants. This guy is clearly just putting on whatever he can get his hands on. Amazing name. Hanks. Let's go Tanks. Let's get these guys. I don't know if he's actually talking about me. If he's not, I'm like, oh shucks. Okay. We don't have regen in Satashas, so we're just gonna head up here real quick and grab the memo because I want those guys to blue. I want those guys to take out the enemies if we can. Now, oh, he's doing slow, guys. He's doing this slow like. Hit that guy with this. Oh, that's why I can do anything. Double healing unnecessarily, but that's okay. We don't always have to be perfect. I did not see that you had a debuff. Gotta keep track of that, guys. He's doing a great job switching back and forth and keeping the aggro. I don't know what he's doing, though. Let's try and get this. Shoot. It's invulnerable. Oh, he's actually not sticking around. Alright, so we're going to be focusing on healing primarily over everything else. Okay, we got a paralysis. We want that to go away. I think that clam over there is still kind of like aggroed on me. Doing our dailies, getting those seals. Don't really need levels. Let's be real. Pulling my aggro from all of the mobs. I'm gonna die soon if these guys don't do something. Yeah, this guy looks like he's actually actively trying to get through this dungeon as quickly as possible. Okay, I don't want to go too far that way. Alright, it looks like this is where we're going to stop. I'm going to hit them with that, and I'm going to head towards blue. Because that's what it is. Yep. Okay. I don't want to be the guy that starts the combat. because I don't know if actually that's what he wants me to do. Right? Like, maybe he doesn't want me to start the combat. But that's okay. I hit the blue. Can I not hit the blue? Oh, that's weird. I was certain I hit that blue, didn't I? Event. You need to... okay, let's get that. Let's get those paralyses gone. I don't know why the guys didn't move out of the way, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, let's greed on this stuff. What the... Who? What? Where's the other guy go? Are we just leaving that guy behind? Is he saying anything? It doesn't look like it. I guess that's the end of this. Oh, there he is. I can't target who I want to target. I'm going to heal this guy. Oh, we got another player who's using Bloodbath to get nothing. We're going to take the Acolyte's Robe, because well, why not? Oh, we got it for free. Remember, guys, when you're playing Final Fantasy XIV, using Bloodbath when you're not currently being attacked is a waste of an OGCD. I mean, it doesn't hurt you in any way to use it. I guess what my big concern about it, well, my OCD concern about it, my autismic concern about it, is that you're not supposed... Why would you do it? There's no point in doing it. You're wasting your spellcasting or your OGCDs. But it's not about that, really. What it's about is it's... what it's about... Oh, I have to heal. What it's about is if you need it. It's not available for you if you don't have it available. It's gone, right? So, like, if what happens if you're playing with a bad tank, he's not pulling correctly, or maybe he missed the pull and you got guys on top of you. What if I'm down? Like, oh no, it's on cooldown because you decided to just use it randomly because you think it looks cool. Where are we going? Oh, I guess he's gonna pull them all the way to the... Where are the... Oh. Where's everybody at? No, dude, they don't want to do that way. Clearly. We got a scurvy dog on us. Tank's using his AoE to pull aggro. What a legend. Come on, get that heal in. Got it. Got a black mage here, casting next to the white mage. Team effort. We got a couple cutscene viewers. Is the tank gonna pull before they view? Alpez is out, but we still got the pugilist in there. Is he a monk yet? No, I think he's still a pugilist. And you're still an arcanist, I think. No, you're a black mage. No, that's a black mage. Yeah. No, thaumaturge. He's still a thaumaturge. Black mage. What's the black mage symbol look like? I don't remember. Oh, the black mage is running off to do the mechanic, even though we really don't need to. In fact, it would be better if someone used LB, but it does not look like anyone's going to. How unfortunate. We're gonna accommodate. We're gonna commendate the tank for doing a great job. We're going to greed on that and need on that. Oh, we already have that, so we can't even greed on it. Pass. I don't know why I have that. Do I have it in my inventory now? Yeah, it's right there. Plundered cane. Yeah, there's plundered cane right there. And now we can leave. 2 commendations. Appreciate it. Okay, next up we'll just do this really quick. Leveling Geist. Oh my god. 5 minutes. There's the queue. It's always weird when you get a long queue as a healer. Oh, this one again. This one's really easy. Alright, let's let the tank pull aggro. We got a paladin or a marauder. It's a marauder currently. That's the black mage symbol there. It's got like a fire. It's like a fireball or a meteor. Is that no? It's not an astrologian. What is that symbol? That is summoner, arcanist. Yeah, it's arcanist. It's pre summoner and scholar. That's what that is. The black mage is overcasting his blue magic. Unfortunately. Blue magic is cold magic. You need to cycle through. The only reason you want to keep casting cold magic is if you're out of mana. Because if you're out of mana and you're blue and you're cold, you'll switch, right? And you'll start regaining MP. You'll gain it really fast. And as soon as your MP is full again, you get the fuck out of there. Like, you just go. Right, let's get out of here, dudes. All right, done. That's basically the chores that we have to do in the day. We have a handful more items that we can turn in that we're never going to use. Ooh, this, we can use that. Oh, we can't do it while moving. I'm just gonna pop that and get 2 more items to turn in. right here we have a blue-clothed. I think that's the star something. But this is a gatherer attire. He has the level 100 gatherer attire that you get for scripts. See? He's got that exactly. He hasn't... Well, you can't overmeld it, I guess. But he's got 12s on all of it. That's pretty nice. 12th tier materia is the best materia you can get right now. Oh, he's got 12 on everything. Spearfishing can't do with that. And he's got a relic. This is from the cosmic something or other. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's no... You can't put anything on the cosmic ones, by the way. Just doesn't you can't. Oh, that's a nice little outfit. This little purple one. At least she's wearing pants. That's nice. Okay, what are we doing? We're going to sort our inventory because it bothers me. And we're going to head to In Pursuit of the Past, which is... What are you doing, guys? What are you doing? Zoom in so I can get the... Where's the... Isn't there an aetheryte here? I'm sure there's an aetheryte there. White Brim Front. I'm sure there's an aetheryte in White Brim Front. Did I not get it? Guys, I don't think I actually attuned to the aetheryte in White Brim Front. I'm sure there's an aetheryte there. Is there? Oh, maybe it's just like a fire pit. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Well, guys, the first semester of my drum lessons have come to an end. And it's bittersweet. I liked it a lot. I'm kind of sad that it's over. I'm going to keep trying to play the drums. Unfortunately, oh, remember we were talking about the big bad boss? This is it. This is the world boss. That usually you get a whole group of people to join in on. The eyes have it. He won't attack me because I'm too high level. So we can come in and look at his fucking head. Look at him! He's so ugly! Where's his mouth? It's like his eye is where his mouth should be. Oh, maybe that's it right there. Maybe his mouth's right here. But that kind of looks like jewelry, though. I don't know. He's got a few minions. These minions are only here because of this. Look at him. Now he's got a mouth on him. He's got a mouth only a mother can love. Alright, Alpha, no. Let's point me in the right direction. I am sure you will agree. It is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow in on. Okay. Okay. Lord Drillmont? No, he's not here. He's up another floor. Okay, thank you. Lord Drillmont? What do you fuck you want? Oh, I remember I did a really weird voice for this guy last session on Tuesday. We owe you a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillem would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seems too much to hope that the scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to have been proved wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your era. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I could do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravians that now hold the ruin? In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as Dravian foothold in Korthus. Yeah, there we go. From which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have yet been unable to drive them out. And I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillmount, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. Damn, dude. You just gonna say it like that? I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nithalain of your impending visit. May Haloni guide you, scions. Oh, that guy's Choco is so cool. Look at the colors. That's fantastic. Is this guy doing he might be doing a a new game plus? Maybe? No, all of his gear is pretty low level. The Guardian, I think he might actually just be doing or she? Yeah, she. Maybe she's part of an FC and have that taken care of. Oh, which FC? Aumtum F Grey. The Grey FC. Maybe that's the case. You have to, like, feed them certain foods or stuff while it's stabled in a house. So maybe they just have a lot of money. Maybe the FC is doing it for them. Sometimes that's how it works. You can get an FC to do it for you. There is no Aetherite here. And for some reason, I always thought there was one. But yeah, you stable them, and then you feed them certain foods, and you can level them up higher, and so on and so forth. There's all kinds of things you can do. So what level is this guy? Zamon. Level 50 summoner, just running around killing stuff. We have another combat monster here. Seps is alive and ready to go. Look at the face on Seps. Oh my god. He's so ugly. Hey, Nithalain. Hail, Unsink. Lord Drillmount has apprised me of the situation. You may enter Stone Vigil whenever you want. Alright, we gotta get out of this. Can we get... Is this far enough away? Thank you. Alright, guys. Let's drink another orange juice. And enter the Stone Vigil. Level 41 dungeon. And we did not get an insta-queue. How sad. Alright, let's get on our bikes and ride. Okay, since we have the time, let's go and do some Lancer hunting. So the last creature we have to kill for Lancer is in Nine Ives. East Shroud. Let's see. Shroud. East Hawthorne Hut. Wow, I think we might have a few minutes to wait, guys, for this to start up. Okay, so we need to go to Nine Ives, which is actually right here. So we're looking for a boar poacher? Like right around here somewhere? It's Bring up the map again. Is Nine Knives like this whole area here? I think it might be. Lark's Call is up there. It could be even, it could even be over here, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's just do a quick rundown over here, because there's always monsters over this way. Oh, there's some guys here. Found them. Oh, we got two coming. Come on, guys. Come get some. Oh, actually, they die really fast. Sweet. New difficulty rank unlocked. Okay, so that's... Oh, okay, we're done. Commence. So that's the Lancer level 2 hunting tier done. Hi, all. Alright, as I was saying, Stone Vigil is a bit of a tough dungeon for healers. It's right at the edge of our healing capacity before we sort of like peak up a bit. We do in fact have regen, which is going to go a long way, I think. Okay, so we got a runner. We have to keep regen up on him at all times. Okay, and then we're going to try and do a heal. Okay, and then we're going to try and do a level 2 heal. And regen. Okay. Alright, this is going alright. This is going alright. I think I can just start doing some damage. Hey, that went okay. The advice we got from last Sunday's stream is really helping out, I think. Now, do I need to heal? Yeah, probably. Alright, that's okay. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Easy peasy, guys. Now, if you're a new player, this particular dragon can kind of mess you up. He does a really, really powerful AoE attack in the direction he's facing at, right here. So if you're not really paying attention and you're in the wrong spot, see, that can deal a lot of damage. Clearly, the tank's doing a good job. Clearly, I'm doing a good job, right? Come on, you know I am. I'm going to get commendations after this one, right? Let's just move really quick. Yeah, he's got to get around the side here. Alright, easy peasy. Now, will the gear be any better than it's been so far? Level 43 is not better than what we've had. Where you point it? What are you doing, dude? Alright, so we got regen on the tank. The tank is doing his healing ability. I think we're good. We're good. The tank's not pulling wall to wall, I'm noticing. And it's very easy to pull wall to wall in this dungeon and get wrecked. So, yeah, I think he's doing alright. Is that a boss up there? I think that's the next mini-boss. Alright, I think this tank is doing a great job pulling the right amount of creatures that he can handle and that I can heal through, because we're doing gangbusters here, like genuinely. Alright, next boss. This is a pretty straightforward boss. I think it can really foul up some players. You'll see now in a second what I mean. When he summons the tornadoes on the other side of the map. Now, previously, this boss summoned a tornado that would move around the map continuously. And not just static tornadoes that moved across the map at a set pace. The tank just took a huge hit. Sorry, Summoner, but it's not going to do you any good to put a shield up after the fact. Maybe he didn't know that's what would happen. Alright, so the 4 that'll come down are going to come down at different rates. We just got to make sure we're on the right spot when it shows up. That's another level. Alright, what do we got? We're going to greed, and we're going to need. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, it looks like he might be sticking around for this one. Or is he going the wrong way? Yeah, it does not look like he wants to drag these guys into the next combat. Well, now that they're half dead, he doesn't even have a problem. Alright, we're gonna do this. I think he might be worried that this is going to be a little too cocky. Yeah, I got a feeling that he's a little worried about doing this part. He's taking a lot of damage. Oh, is he like lagging? He could be lagging, guys. Let's get moving, let's get moving. Alright, so this is heal time. No, wrong guy. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop healing this shit. Okay. So once again, I had the wrong player targeted and did a big ol' heal on the wrong person. We got through it. We survived. I think that's all we can really say about that. And nothing else. So these are the Dravians that are currently sieging this castle. Look! It's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare for launch. Unsynced, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we're ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Sure can. That settles it. Shall we, Sid? As you command. Alphino's a little too big for his britches, taking control of the situation. Of course, La Habreha's here. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. Hey, Susie Kapaloozy, how you doing? About to start a big boss fight with the dragon. And you're just in time. You are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of our previous primal quests? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixil are nothing but not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will be this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. Oh, we pissed off the dragon! Alphino, the dragon! Confound it all! Yeah, you make a run for it, you wuss. Look at my staff going crazy! Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Now, did they start the fight without me? They did not. Fantastic. Alright, let's do this. The white outfit, the red trim. Yeah, this is your classic white mage outfit. Alright, we need to get to the middle of the room so we can cast Cure All. Gonna do another regen on the tank. Alright, over here. The best place to stand in this combat is in this little curve. There's 4 of them on the map you can stand in, but this is one of the curves that it's the best to stand in. Let's do this again. Okay, and we're going to get over here so we can cast another big AoE cure. I think the tank's fine. Tank still has regen up. This is a good time to hit him again with it. Yeah, Susie, this is the White Mage outfit that we got after completing the level 50 White Mage quest. Watch, okay. So, I'm in the perfect spot to avoid this. I think he does it twice this time, right? No, he only does it once. Standing under it is actually a bad place to be. Alright, here comes another big damager, and I'm going to heal through it. That's right. Man, not a lot of DPS using their LBs today, weirdly. We're not going to make it to the second LB. Is that what everyone's hoping for? Okay, watch. He's definitely doing 2 this time, right? Oh, no, this is the little balls of damage. Okay, circles of damage, AoEs. Okay, here he comes. And I move over here. And then I move back. And then it's over there. It's like the least distance to move at any one point. Alright, I'm not going to heal Rhyme this time. I'm just going to blast. If someone would use their LB, this fight would be almost over. And there we go. GG. None of the DPS so far are worthy of the commendation. No one is using their lemon breaks. What a good-looking group, huh? Everyone's got nice outfits, good hair, nice characters, right? Da, da, da. Okay, player commendation is going to the summoner because the tank left before I could give it to them. We're going to agree on that. We can't. All right, drop that. And we get 2 player commendations. Who didn't give me a player commendation? Huh? Huh? Another crystal to add to my collection, bringing me closer to Heidelin. Feel. Think. Listen. It's 4, right? Oh, is it 5? It's 5. We only have 1 more left to go. I think that last one is Garuda, too. Unsynced. Unsynced. Are you all right? Speak to me. Hey, Alpha, no. Everything's chill, dude. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already, which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Well, I'm glad to see that you care, Alphino. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it'll be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. So they updated the graphics, right? They updated the character models and the textures. This is better than it was before, but sometimes you catch little glimpses of the old texture and how bad it was. So keep an eye on the steering wheel for the ship that we're on. This is so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... it's no use. Like, look at that texture. That is, like, so a million years ago. Let's go. There it is. Look at that. I wonder why... That was Ishgard in the background, if I'm not mistaken. The great city of Ishgard. Ah, how have I longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See has its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? I wonder why Sid couldn't just take one of the other flying ships. Oh, I should have switched back to frickin' Dragoon to get that free XP. Is this the... This isn't the, It is. This is the Enterprise. But, like, we have other flying ships, right? Like, why didn't he try and, like, just upgrade one of the other flying ships so that we could do that? We took a flying ship to get to all the other cities. I love that, like, the camera is so far out that, like, it jumps back and forth the moment I move it around. It's a little jarring. Like, this isn't so bad. But if I come all the way out, this is, like, it just jumps. It doesn't even feel like it should stop there, but it does. Ooh, new glasses. Try on. Okay, these are good glasses. We're getting these glasses, that's for certain. And there's no reason to get anything else anyway. Try this on. No, I'm not digging that. Try that on. I mean, it's fine, but... No, we're going for those glasses. Thank you. I love it too. We gotta look good. Listen, we gotta look good. Check out the blue armor, Susie. Do you not love, like, this new outfit? It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. Shut up, Alpha now. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair it. Of course, it would be rank folly to take 1 moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must be soon. It must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of the airship, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Ah, confound it. There must be a way. A way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Shut up, Alphino. Though mayhap not to you, unsynced. Oh, what a dickbag. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric current, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise could be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon the ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertine, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquis met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. Wow. It was a result of these conversations that poor Marquis was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Unsynced, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Ba-ba-da-ba. Let's head to Camp Drybone. Them bones, them bones, them dry bones. Hello, Lambert. I have come to speak with you about etheric crystals. Well, yes, I'm Professor Lambert. Beg your pardon. You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Let's take these glasses. Ooh, what do we got here? The armor's pretty cool. I don't think we're going to use it, though. I'm not a big fan of that. And this looks like just a recoloring of a vest we got earlier. So rare is it to find a fellow intellectual in the region. 'Tis ever rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another. A hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand. Did you say you wished not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? The gads, man. At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within the warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hasako. Take the pot to Hahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Yeah, but you made it sound like no one crystal harvests. So why would he know how to do it? I don't know. I think this guy's full of shit. Oh, wrong way. Oh my god, look at their little faces. Look at their little faces. There's like big old dogs with tiny dog heads. Brum. Oh, that looks like a bull of one. These are Moitragus? Look at his big old head. His big old horns. Hello, Hahaseko. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I've chosen this precise position to perform a scientific measurement. Relax, bro. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lamberton. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction. Which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightly deserve. Alright, 1 second, everybody. I think I have some sinuses. Sinus problems. Ooh. Try on. We got some nice gloves. They're not as white as the picture makes them seem that they're going to be. I'm not into it. These are kind of cool, but no, I don't think we're going to get those either. And these are like right up to the elbow. They probably would look really good if we took the armor piece with the chest, but we did not. Speaking of, yeah, okay. We haven't found any, like, jewelry lately. Yeah, all of our jewelry is, like, really bad. What do we have here? Vitality, mind, intelligence. Yeah, none of that's any good. We're still, like, rocking the best stuff we can for our character right now. Nope, we have not found good stuff yet. Oh, frabjous day, Kallahu, Kalahe, that I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Hahasako, greatest of Professor Lamberton's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my own personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Mirrorites lies the most fantastic formation I have found just thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the larger cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution, and you shall surely survive. This guy is just alliteration, non-fucking stop. Where are we going? There, which means that we can probably get through here. Whoa, look at the size of that one. Mahez. He's freaking huge. He's actually kind of... Oh, shit. He's actually able to fight me. He's actually fighting me. Guys, he's slapping my shit. I didn't even, like, register that he was a level 50 creature and capable of attacking me. Oh, hello. This guy is a black mage. Don't know about him. Those are the Mirrorites there, I believe. Yeah, that's a Mirrorite. I don't know why that's called a Mirrorite. It kind of looks like a cross between a man and a crow, maybe? And then we got these little cute golden fleeces. They are a creature that has materials that you need for one of the quests, I believe, for crafters. Could be weaver, could be anything really. Oh, I love these little freaking doblins. Look at his head. Look at that freakish little monster. I love him. Do I have to go this way? I feel like this is the wrong way. Which way do I go? It is down. That way. Down over there. Okay. So it's over there. So maybe I'd have to go this way? No, I can't jump down. What am I missing? This seemed like the right way, right? Is it that way? It might be that way. Ba, 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 down in my heart. Where? How come the YouTube disappeared? Below the nose, allergy boy. Hey, leave me alone! I muted it. I muted it when I did my little sniffle. Over here? Yes, here we go. Corrupted cluster. What am I doing? Quarry Mall use. And then hit it with the warded pot. Shit, we broke it. Get some move. What? He's level 42? Oh, he's actually high enough to attack me. Aww. He's like 2 levels higher than the other Mirror Knight that we saw upstairs earlier. I was going to check my inventory and see if we have any, because we got some new loot, but I don't think it's any good. No, unfortunately. We did get these really cool glasses. We need some, glamour prisms, unfortunately. We can't really use any of the glamours that we have yet. We're just kind of saving them for later. So we're level 52 as a Lancer now. I keep saying Lancer, but really we're a Dragoon. What level is the White Mage? 59. Guys, we're almost 10 more levels above Dragoon again. Takes no time at all to do it, huh? Where's our destination? Back to Hahasako. Hey, bro. I see you have come glumping back. Have you the crystal then? I do. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lamberton will doubtlessly chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. Okay. Oh, well, chat. I had a lovely ride on my motorcycle today. I rode to work and home from work. And in the morning, it was cool, but it wasn't cold. It had rained earlier in the morning, so the ground wasn't really still wet, but it had like this like wet aesthetic, if you know what I mean. Like a late spring, early summer, wet aesthetic. It looked really nice. It felt really good. Riding my motorcycle was really fun. And then after work, the sun was shining, and it was such a nice ride. Unfortunately, I got stuck behind several people who, for some reason, refused to drive anywhere even close to the speed limit. My keen scholar senses tells me that you obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? I have, sir. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind aspected ether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use the crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind aspected ether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal will only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to see Hasako. But what is science if not trial and error? Can you truly say that the failure has taught you nothing? Think, man. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. With what's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldessian. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I've a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shall keep you from your task. I shan't keep you from your task. You're still a corrupted crystal to find. Let's try on the pants. Okay, these are kind of cool pants, but I'm getting like chaps vibes. The little codpiece is weird. Again, I like these pants, but I feel like they would really fit on that armor that we're not getting. No. The answer to this question is no. Thank you. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sienna, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an Imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was Western Lenosia. Pharaoh Sirius on the Isle of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamod's talons, or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sienna's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Sounds good. So, like, okay, I have to admit, like, confession time. I'm in my confessional, and you're the priest. It's Western Lenosia, isn't it? I drive a little fast, you know. It's hard not to. When you're riding a motorcycle, you want to drive a little fast, but I tend to stay somewhere within, like, 10 kilometers of the speed limit. You know, if it's a 50, I'm, like, probably on the upper half of 50, closer to 60 than I am 50. Admittedly. The problem is that it kind of makes people who drive really slow just all that more unbearable. So, like, when you're in a 50 and someone's doing 25, but you're kind of used to doing 60, it's like, fuck, could you be any slower? Could you please speed up? Eh? Corrupted crystal? Sir, I've no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Lady, I have a pot. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lamberton did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of Professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he would bid you to seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh, gods, just listening to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Okay, so I'm doing this thing, right? I'm going to show you where I click and drag by accident when I want to click. I'm like, drag. I'm cooking, so I can't type much right now because I got to make sure I don't burn this cream sauce. But I'm here. Wasabi, you fucking delete your Twitch account and never come back here again. If you burn that cream sauce, I don't ever want to hear from you again. Do you understand? Never want to hear from you again. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. The yellow jackets are like the cops in this area. Where'd that? There's another one here. He should be like right around here somewhere. Maybe he's up? Oh, yeah, he's over here. Wow. There he is. Or she, sorry. Damn, lady, you're a police officer with a shirt like that? Actually, she's kind of cute. Look at her face. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all this fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Actually, Yellow Jackets is a show about cannibal teen girl cult. Hey, I'm into it. Alright, she didn't give me any information. She just got mad that I spooked her. I spooked her. Furkman. You keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbral? Bloody hells, lad. Are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death. Death and more death. Alright, dude. Relax. Alright, Scribbled. Oh, shit. No, I don't want to do Scribble's quest. Guys, I accidentally did Oh! I accidentally did Scribble's quest. But I think Scribble's quest gets us a cat. A cat or a dog. But we're going to abandon it for now. Because I didn't read any of his dialogue whatsoever. I just clicked on him because I thought I had to talk to him. And yes, you are able to get a pet cat or a pet dog to follow you around. Just like we have our little Gabu, Boo prisoners. The Isle of Umbra? What interest have you with that godforsaken place? Ever since we forced to abandon Ferociris, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships, unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. So, according to these guys, and I don't know why Sienna didn't realize this when talking to them, guys, the island's haunted. It's full of haunted monsters, like ghosts and goblins. Well, not goblins, I guess. More like ghosts and skeletons? Skelementons? Fucking love this bike. It's so sweet. How come the camera won't let me zoom out? Look at that bike. Plus with my like nice blue armor, it kind of like goes well with the style of the bike. Ah, Unsynced, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Thanks. Honestly, man, again, sometimes you ride that bike and I just kind of feel cool as fuck. Yeah, that dual sport followed me for a good while. I kind of know where he is now. Oh, I'm so glad you brought it up because I wanted to tell you this and I knew, obviously I forgot because my brain is like a sieve. But so I'm on the street heading towards my street, right? The traffic is backed all the way to the roundabout. And where I'm just like chilling in it, like slowly, like creeping along because of the construction at the intersection. And who is ahead of me? Because I stopped to get gas. Who is ahead of me? But that dual sport that's down by work that left and followed me all the way home. And he's like, I want to say 10 cars ahead of me, so I'm nowhere near him really, but I can see him clear as day. And as I'm getting closer and closer to my turnoff, and I can see my turnoff just in the distance, to the right is like trees and this big like open area, and then the airport. I don't know if you know this, Alex, but in that area, there's a lot of like trails that people take quads and stuff on. He takes his dual sport, he drives up the ramp in the sidewalk where the crosswalk is. It's meant for people to crosswalk. It's like meant for like wheelchair accessible people to get across the street. He pulls up onto the sidewalk. He goes about 10, maybe 15 feet back towards me, and then pulls off into the trails that lead off into the woods. So he must live up in the area by my house, just past it, like in that the airport area. And he cut around the traffic by cutting through the quad trails out behind my house. And I was like, as I got up to the crosswalk, there was a brief moment where I was like, do I take my street bike on this and just shoot up that way as well and maybe try and find my apartment? But I didn't, obviously, because it's not meant for that. But yeah, it was just that moment of like, he's just gonna drive on the sidewalk and get the fuck out of the traffic. I thought you would appreciate that, because I feel like that's the kind of thing you would love to do. You're like stuck in traffic and you're like, screw this, and just like cut right into the off the sidewalk into the woods and just take off. Yes, you would look so good on that XT250. Yeah, though it's 100% aura. I could only imagine like what some of those people were thinking that were like sitting in front, behind him in the traffic, being like, "What a crazy guy!" Like just driving off into the woods, just randomly. No, it was such a like a pro move, such an awesome move. Worry not, friend. I'm giving your findings some thought, and I've concluded that the talk of the spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbral is restricted, well, mayhaps it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skyfrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Yeah, we can do that. Listen, Alex, it's not going to matter if you have an XT250 or not, because you don't fucking drive it. You got your own bike and you don't ride it. That's how I see it. Beautiful, beautiful sunny day. You could have taken your bike down to work and then drove off from work. Instead, you wasted money and gas in that big old SUV. You know, the Earth's dying. Did you know that? It's dying. And it would be done well by you if you would drive a fuel-efficient motorcycle. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mamadoa I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Oh, I got a little feather. I know it's not like a big long drive, but I never get over that little 20-25 minute ride into work that I do, and ride home, because it's such a nice run. Is this not the place? Hi, how you doing? You come here often? Yeah, me too. Yeah. You know, I'm pretty well known in these parts. People think I'm pretty cool. So, oh, you're working? Sorry, didn't mean to. I'll talk to you later, I guess, maybe? See you later. Who's this other guy at? Maybe it's up there. Maybe I have to go talk to Cena again. It literally says speak with Cena. I thought I had to go to the pub. I'm not trying to abandon you. I've got a standing invitation or obligation to go play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. If Dungeons and Dragons fails, I will cancel for backup plans. I do not need to play Magic the Gathering backup plans with my buddies. Especially when they play the same card game over and over and over again. What did Skyfriend say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was this about a man named Mamadoa? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Do we get to, like, beat him up? I'm down for that. I can beat him up. Mamadoa is this little guy. Look at him. He's actually, like, trying to touch this woman's butt. Look at that. He's literally, like, sizing up where he's going to grab her on the ass. Are you serious? Bring your tools tomorrow if you can, because even if you can't make it, I'll put the bars on myself. And I saw online it's easier with the proper tools, even though I can do it with less. Yeah, no, you might as well use the proper tools. You want it to be nice and tight and secure. Another initiate, are you? No? Then what are you? Speak up, son. I can't hear you. He's got a little mustache, Alex. Do you see it? That's not the button I want. This is it. Is it? That's as high as I get, huh? Whoop, whoop. Is it this one? Is it this one? Oh, I think I accidentally clicked on the button. No, I can't do it. Speak up, son. I can't hear you. This golden feather. Hey, bugger me. Is that what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this? You say? Where'd you say you found it? Skyfrin, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise him in a lot. We're getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them got up and vanished. What's that? Ye be looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Memedea. Tell him where he lands lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came calling. Whole port's up in arms, about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper, and he'll see you there and back. You little sly jerk. Stop touching her butt. Where's the skipper I gotta talk to? Oh, I think I have to talk to Sienna again. Why do I have to talk to Sienna? Yeah, you remember it, Alex, because this game is amazing, and it leaves a lasting imprint on your life. One that you can never really scrub away, no matter how many times you do edibles. So you went and had a word with Mimadoa? Mimado? I hope the valuable time you saw... I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. Yeah, we got passage now to the Isle of Umbra. You mean that disgusting creature Skyfrin's superior? I find this hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isle of Umbra, without me. Okay. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along with your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12's is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back and haunt you. Lady, I was industrious a minute ago. I don't think the Isle of Umbra has, like, a dungeon or anything associated with it. Ha! Take me to the Isle of Umbra, he bids. As if it's that simple as... Oh, I see you've got a rite of passage. Alright, then climb aboard. Yeah, you brother, you fucking watch your tongue around me. Okay. Oh, wait, she's right here. This doesn't seem at all bad. Is that it? I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... Oh, the hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So this isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Does she, like, leave? Oh, yeah, she's like, she immediately runs. Do I go that way? No, there's, like, that's, like, a caved-in area, so it's going to end up going that way. Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come here? Access to the island is currently restricted. I am here with a pot. An old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. Is that it? The writ Master Mimadoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, do you ask? Look up and see for yourself. With that giant mess of crystals, stuck the lighthouse. When that giant mess of crystals struck the lighthouse, It caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of the mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of The Walking Dead drove off the entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them out of their shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Unsynced. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin with your inquiry into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. How's the voice acting, everybody? You loving it? All right, let's see what everyone's got to say. Let's see, what's going on here? Speaking of me not riding, Dobbin has been saying he feels way more comfortable and is dying for another group ride. I gotta get over my case of the yips and take 12 hours to practice my turns and maneuvers, and we'll do it. I think early July would be a lot more riding. What's the other events out? Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's a great idea. I'm 100% down for a big group ride in July. If only this was like 1 year later, and like Tim could take my bike and I could like ride behind him. That would be so much fun. But anyway, yeah, that's a fantastic idea. We still get Tim to go with us because I think that would be really great. Even if he is just the man in the car in the background, the support vehicle. I think what we should do if we're going to do it in early July is let's figure out what route we should take. Because last time we just kind of meandered around. I think it would be fun if we sort of figured out what we're going to do. We should get out of the city, which I think we did last time, which would be a great idea. What are you laughing at? We should get out of the city like we did last time, but instead of like just like going wherever, let's like find a place and we'll meet up there and sort of head out there. The halls of Valhalla. Listen, none of us have earned a warrior's death yet. I'm sorry. Gods, that voice, that single fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. The shall there for the taken. 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage and their cargo. But those queer dead things and their voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. That guy's drunk. You saw him too, right? Dead people? Just shambling around without a care in the world, except they do seem to care. That is, and start shuffling towards the water. Wait, what? Did he say avoid the southern shore? Yeah, he totally told me to avoid the southern shore. Down here, where the ship's graveyard is. Oh, he knows. He knows. This talk of a luring voice is disturbingly familiar. As if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Or what? Come on, man. Don't beat around the bush on this one. Shit. Is this like... Oh, I don't know what that is. It's kind of cute, though. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh... Beg your pardon. I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me. I received word that Master Mimidoa would be arriving any moment. Apparently, he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yalm stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. Come on. Yoshi P is directly sending messages to us, Alex. He knows I'm streaming and he knows what we've been through. What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk who wandered near the ship's graveyard, and it stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hells. This takes me back to the days when I was a cannonball boy, sailing under the old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, the bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Ah, some folks say it as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in my bones that this day would come. And come it has. Aye, I bet me bum's ear are sirens behind all this. Nay, not one of those sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them's what's got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to his beast, forced to do her bidding till the corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy, except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. The sirens don't have no power over a man as can't hear the song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, an old lucky, and lucky for you, the both of us, I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her, to the ship's graveyard, initiate. Brass earplugs, they say. What do you think, Alex? Do you think brass earplugs would be any better for riding on motorcycles? Oh, the ship's graveyard. Spooky. There's some skeletons. Oh, he'll aggro on me because I'm only level 52. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Okay, let's do this. Let's drink some of our orange juice and stay hydrated. Our little goo-goo. Get a little dope. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Oh man, that does sound delicious. Like a cream sauce made with Dijon? That's fantastic. Look at this little weirdo. Quiet. Do you hear that? 'Tis her. He's got a mustache and a soul patch. Look! Out on the water! She's come, initiate. She's come! Damn, girl! I don't know, Mimidori. I think I'm good to drown. Quick, lad! Shove them earplugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties. Or deaf to her titties. She'll call on her thralls. And we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. I can't bring my sword out, my weapon out. Hither, embrace, mine everything, all. True love spurned, his cruelty reward. Defeat the shrine's thralls. Oh, she regened them. Alright, so if she regens them with that little song, then it's a good idea to get them sort of like pulled away. Spare, mournful mistress, distress. Why? Be deaf to her titties. I don't know, man. Can you really be deaf to a lady's titties? I feel like that's disrespectful. I wouldn't want to be disrespectful, I'll be honest. Right, get them out of that so they don't... Oh, they're dead. Okay, great. Melody, last breath of death, the rhyme. Dost thou not to relent, to regret, forever alone? Am I supposed to do something with that? Like, am I supposed to pop it? I don't know if I'm actually supposed to, like, make that happen or not. I can't throw anything at it. No. Does it follow me? It does come towards me. Oh, we got a big boy. Let's go. Oh, and we got some ads on the side. No more dark eclipse the heart. Oh, is that it? We did it! We defeated the big titties! Yay! He's very happy with us. Eh? Am I alright? Ha! I'm better than that. Initiate, happy as a sailor in a war... Oh, shit. Eh? Am I alright? Ha! I'm better than that, Initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course, I could be happier as a sailor with 2 horsets if we'd gutted that songstress, but you can't have everything, can ye? She'll not be crooning round here again, though not for a while any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help. Bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me, Unsynced. Don't recall having no Initiate by that name, but if you're not me old mate, or what's the name? Why, you've been so bloody helpful. Ain't never mind. Never mind. Be seeing you, lad. Happier than a sailor in a whorehouse. Ooh, AI viewers, streamboo.com. You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Mimidoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted. Safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. Alright, great. Thanks, dude. I guess we'll take the ferry back. And, stick with, Verisimilitude. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Unsynced. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? I got the pot. Aha, the conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Unsynced. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such volatile overabundance of fire-aspected aether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected aether to counter the effects of the raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. I'm just trying to save the world. Why is it so difficult? Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find the corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Eh? What's with the expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use the warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Haydn's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. She might be. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Unsynced. Come back and see me sometime, all right? I honestly, Cena, like, you're not even as cute as the scary monster that tried to kill me. I do not see myself coming back. Not even sometime. This may be the last time we ever lay eyes on each other. Alright, where are we going? Olga Danya, over here. Hiya, Eden. Oh, there. That light's blinding me, Eden. There we go. Greetings and salutations, Mr. Sprout, I presume. Sienna informed me of your adventure in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Though, as Professor Lamberton is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasted. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the Standing Cross following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelves Woods, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with the Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelves Wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... you couldn't care less about this, could you? Do you think a TTRPG campaign centered around an adventurer's lean needing to be paid for saving the world would do well? What do you mean, his lean? As in, like, what's owed to him? Needing to be paid for saving the world would do well. Is that what that means? You have to forgive me. I've seen the word lean used a million times, and I don't think I've actually ever truly understood its meaning. Oh, okay. So, lean, not lean. Lean, not lean. Leon? Linen? Lion? Lion. Leon? Lin. Lion. So it's a lion. Is that how it's pronounced? Lion? Okay, I believe you. Pronounced like lean. So it's lean. You son of a bitch. No, actually, lean, that's not how you say it anymore, because it's been accepted as a different word altogether. So it's actually pronounced Lion. Yep. No, I know. It's like, but that's just how the language works. Like, you know, it just changes over time. The definition of things and its pronunciations just don't mean the same thing anymore. I know it's hard for you to understand, but that's just how it is. um, the question I would put forth to you, is are you the adventurer who's currently trying to get paid? Whole campaign that's just a court case, not being paid and finding evidence. Oh, okay. So wait. Again, are you like the adventurer trying to get paid? Are you the adventurer trying to prove that he's owed like a debt? Because I could see that being something like, okay, let's say he defeated a 5-headed Hydra, right? So you go to the Hydra's lair to try and find evidence, but of course you find the remains of the Hydra, or like offspring of the Hydra that you have to kill in order to get to the corpse and like get the parts that you need to prove. Mine was being the adventuring party as contractors, not being paid. Oh yeah, okay. No, that works too. My mind went towards like, so there's like a court case with an adventuring party that needs to be like solved, and we're like the private investigators hired by the adventurers. It's like, we can't leave. We're dealing with all the logistics of this legal case. We'd love to go and get the information we need right now, but we can't. So we killed a Hydra. Can you go and get the 5 heads of the Hydra? It's like, okay, we'll go get the 5 heads. And when we show up, there's like 2 or 3 2-headed Hydras or 3-headed Hydras that we have to fight in order to get the 5-headed Hydra, and like little things like that all along the way, right? And we have to like find witnesses to certain things. Like we have to find the princess that they saved for some bullshit reasons because she's got to be a witness. But she's been kidnapped again, so we have to go save her again. Maybe, yeah, I think it might. But I see a genuine story there. An adventure where it's like it's episodic, and it's like every session you got to go and sort of like find the evidence that proved the heroes did save the world, for whatever that might look like. But there's always some like stupid complication. Like I said, like there's more Hydras to kill. The princess has been kidnapped again. The Holy Grail is broken and we have to fix it, you know? To the point then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find it impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origins of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Okay. We'll just leave out through the Wolf's exit, I think it's called. Oh, that could be the twist, you know. The twist at the end is that they didn't save the world. Like through some, I don't know, misunderstanding, they didn't actually save the world at all. They just kind of filled their pockets with treasure from all the different places. Or maybe they had a contract where they were like, okay, in order for us to go on this adventure to save the world, we need to be paid. Okay, well, we'll pay you, but only if you don't find any treasure on your travels. And then they do find the treasure. We find evidence of treasure that they have found, which should have sufficed to pay them, but they lied about it because they would like more treasure. I think that's one thing. Yeah, I like the idea of it being a twist at the end, that they're not actually the heroes at all. Or they're not actually heroes who saved the world, because the world-ending event is still happening. They're just lying about it. And as the heroes, you have to try and like actually save the world. You actually finish saving the world. You become the guys who are owed the lien. That's the big twist at the end. The world is still in danger. It's about to go boom, and you guys have to step up and save the world. Yeah, I think your group having to do it as yourself is where my head went to. Also, this is what's going to help, like, bring it all together, so each episode actually means something. All the evidence that you were picking up along the way, are actually the keys to saving the world. The guys just left that shit behind. They're like, oh, the slaying of the five-headed Hydra will help save the world. And it's like, no, you actually need the heads placed on pikes in a certain ceremony kind of thing. So, like, literally, it's I like this idea. As bad as it sounds, I like it. We have a blue quest. We have 2 blue quests, guys, that are not, that aren't class quests. Oh my god, we gotta get them. A bad bladder. Unsynced. We have ourselves a situation. Our scouts out of Etat's Spire have sent word that the Ixal are attacking their position. They report that they have already weathered a sudden strafing run by one of the Birdmen's blasted war balloons, and casualties were high. Have you ever seen these beastmen dirigibles? The Ixal stocked them with explosive munitions and rain hell on their targets below. Even should they float within bow range, the balloon skins are thick and difficult to penetrate, though it can be done. Thus the spires we constructed throughout the Twelves Wood are Gidania's first line of defense against assault from the air. 'Tis frustrating indeed, then, that recent conflicts have left them undermanned. I need you to head to North Shroud immediately and lend your strength to the garrison at Etat's Spire. I am certain Captain Groot will appreciate the help. Seeking solace. Commander Versailles sees a capable adventure from a daunting assignment. Ah, now here is a man who inspires confidence. It heartens me to see you stride into Ida's nest today, for I have a task of considerable breadth and even greater import. A task that calls for a competent adventurer. Allow me to elaborate. In recent weeks, my eyes have been drawn to an unusual movement among the Sylphs, those charming yet troublesome beastmen with whom we share our forest home. In hopes of shedding light on their intentions, be they malicious or benign, I dispatched a young researcher to Little Solace to investigate further. The fellow goes by the name of Voice. Mayhaps you've heard of him. It would seem he is rather accomplished in his field. He set out on a fortnight ago, and has been sending regular reports ever since. That is, until some 3 days past. Though he was quick to assure me that his prodigious intellect and survival skills would ensure his safety, I cannot help but fear he has come to harm. Such is my request to you. Travel to Little Solace and inquire as to the well-being of our man. Seek out the Sylph, Al-Moax, who has oft acted as an intermediary between our people. Now go in safety, and in haste. The forest holds many dangers, these days more than ever. Damn, we got some blue quests. Sweet. Okay, let's do some blue quests before we deliver the crystal. We're going to do Etat's Spire first, because that was the first one we got. Lieutenant Scarlet sent you, say? Praise Nothica. Though I believe the worst of the danger is past, what few soldiers I command are both wounded and weary. 'Twas a well-placed shaft that was our salvation. A private's arrow managed to punch a hole clear through the balloon's air bladder. forcing the Ixial vessel to flounder down at the trees. You could hear the squawking from here. I must admit, however, feeling a moment of dread at the thought of that war balloon slipping past and drifting over the city walls. Thank the gods, and a certain private, that such a fate did not come to pass. Nevertheless, we are in no shape to repel the Ixial should they prove to be able to press the attack. Pray, head north to Peace Garden and see what has become of their downed craft. Okay. Okay. What am I looking for? There it is. No, I don't want to take part in any fate. Investigated the Warboon. Warboon. I wonder what we unlock from this. The blue quests are normally unlockables. And I wonder what it is. Did you find the downed balloon? Was the vessel yet sound? I found the debris. I'm not sure if this came from the Birdman's craft, or it's part of another contraption entirely. There can, however, be no doubt that it is of Ixial design. War balloons, such as the one you saw, were invented by the Ixial to assert their dominance over the skies. These vessels allow them to avoid our ground-based patrols and infiltrate the Twelve's woods with impunity. And the Beastmen use them not only for acts of war, but also to haul away the trees felled by the ever-expanding logging operation. 'Twas to combat the unwelcome and destructive presence that we built guard towers throughout the forest, though I imagine the Ixial were quite displeased to find our borders thus reinforced. In fact, the primary purpose of this day's attack may well have been the destruction of Etat's pyre itself. I am torn, Unsynced. We must not weaken our defenses here, but I would be certain our enemy does not lurk nearby awaiting for an opportunity for sabotage. I would ask you to once more visit the crash site and search for the surrounding area for signs of our foes. I pray that my concerns are not more than anxious workings of a tired man. Okay. Brum. Brum. Where do we go? Not that way, apparently. Aha! Ixial's storage pod. Ah! Get away from there, no feathers! Do ours to dismantle. Warbloon is... Touch what is ours, you must not. Rights of salvage, yes? Rights of salvage. Enough. So much screeching and cawing when threatened nothing. When threatened nothing, featherless one has. Oh, when threatened nothing, featherless one has. Whoa, we got the pilot. Squawk. Chief Totolok. Whole part we sought, no feather does. Whole part we sought, no feathers does. Search through wreckage for nothing we did. Weak-bellied fledgling, calm down, you will. Speak with featherless one, Sazul shall. Could you be artisan? No, clothing all wrong it is. Garb for honest work, it is not. Squawk, raise your weapon not, Ixial. We are, but not same kind that attack your tower. Balloon part you took. Value to you is little, yes? Have it from you we would. Not by force, no. And not for nothing. We make deal, yes? Inside gate, you come. Show you our work in return, says Ulshal. Oh, I think we were unlocking a beast tribe. But Chief, mean to let featherless one inside? You cannot. Spread our secrets he will. Question Chief, you will not. Sazul's decision it is. Shut screechy beak before plucked and strung from nearest tree branch you are. Fierce look featherless one has. Look forward to next meeting, Sazul does. Listen well, no feathers. If chiefs trust you betray, flay skin from worthless bones we will. Alright. Yeah. So this is the first Beast Tribe, guys. So this quest unlocks Beast Tribe quests that we can do, I think, like, daily? Do we have a timer for it? Mission, adventures, leaves, no. I think we get 12 Beast Tribe quests a day? And as you do them, you level up in the Beast Tribe and get access to better stuff. Oh, I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, it's not here. Brave you are to walk into Ixelden. No such camp existed, you did not, eh? Now, have the balloon part with your name, says Ulwood. Yes, yes, searched long for this we have. Thank you, Unsynced Sprout. Now you know what this is, This is special stone, used for making instrument to read speed of wind. Only found in Zophatal. Very rare. Even ever Sezul cannot build such instruments without it. Squaw? Seem confused you do. You wonder why Sezul not go to Zophatal and fetch stone himself? Tell you why. Sezul will. We are not like Ixil of Natalan and other places. No fighting with forest people. Outcasts we are. Call ourselves a Kethel 9. Impressive, yes? Had nicer sound than a Kethel 20 or so. But one purpose we have. To fly free like wind. For war with forest people, or pleasing greedy goddess, we are not. Fixed on the heavens our eyes are. So the next quest, we need to be a disciple of the Hand. And we happen to be a culinarian. Is this the best clothes that we have for a culinarian? No, there's a Ring of Fidelity, which doesn't really do anything. A strange face you make, Unsynced. Burning with questions you are, yes? What is the Ekatel 9? Make myself clear I did not, eh? Only natural, for your suspicion is. Many Ixil would simply kill featherless one, and leave corpse for vultures. But think like bird-brained Athalian zealots. Clever Zazul and his crew do not. Endlessly wasteful this war with forest people is. Waste of time, waste of resources. Ekatel 9 is group of thinkers, of crafters. This place, Ekatel, is place for building dreams. To fly higher than any other is Kaltathel's 9, stream. But before we can fly, make wings we must. Good at making things you are, yes? No culinarian when one see one, Zazul does. Way of moving, way of looking, clothing had Zazul confused at first, though. Creating much better than destroying, yes? Both Ixil and featherless ones agree on that they can. Have Unsynced create something for Ekathel 9 Zazul would. Build many things we can, but not everything is possible in remote camp like this. You know of a place called Falgord Float, yes? Fine crafting facility they have, perfect for making airship hull interior components. Potent adhesive agent is components Zazul needs, strengthen hull integrity and keep vessel from falling apart it will. Place order for raw materials with Quiguan merchant in Falgord Float, Zazul has. On Seek need only speak to Junkmonger. Spend own coin, you need not. Squawk! A surprise for you, Zazul has. Protect and support hands when crafty, tricky airships components these gloves will. Every clever culinarian needs help from time to time, eh? Come back soon, featherless one. I don't do much of the Beast Tribe quests on my main character. It was one of these optional things you don't really need to do. or take part in any way, shape, or form. It's like extra stuff that you can sort of like enjoy, which is weird because I am an Omnicrafter that's like unlocked every class and every crafter class. Maybe we'll do a few this time around, just to see what it's like. Oh, do I just have gloves now? This equipped to craft Ixal must be equipped to craft Ixal recipes. Interesting. Interesting. It seems weird that would be the case. Master merchant welcome customer. Birdman chief tell master merchant of chief makings. You take things for making and go to place 2 for making things. You find making place at side of inn, not inside. Master merchant thinks you have no time for thinking. Birdman chief seems ready to burst at seams. Hildyard will give you helpful hits. What the? Did you just like? What did you do, sir? Obtain components. Present components and materials to Hildyard. Guy knocking on my door asked if I wanted my lawn mowed for $40. I have put it off and said sure. Not bad. Although I thought you were broke, son. Here you are dropping $40 on lawn mowing. I wonder if he'll even not inside, outside. I wonder if he'll actually like rake it. We have a service that comes and mows our lawn, and they do not. They just leave the grass where it is. Hello there, adventurer. Come now, I can hardly hear you. I say, hello there. What's this? You wish to make use of our workshop? Well then, seeing as you're a first-timer, allow me to give you a brief explanation of what we seek to accomplish here. As I'm sure you are aware, Eorzea is populated with a plethora of artisans who create a range of wonderful wares. The workspace was created with just such a diversity of craftsmen in mind. Where was I? Workplace, diversity of craftsmen in mind. No matter your profession, our facility is designed to allow simply anyone to bring their materials and produce goods that demand an exquisite degree of precision and polish. Our small operation here at the Bobbing Cork is only temporary until we secure a more permanent residence, but I assure you that everything is fully functional. Now, what exciting project has brought you to me this fine day? Hull interior component materials. He's like, listen, is the faster he can get your job done, the more rate of pay he gets per hour. What have we here? Ah, such a strange coincidence that you should happen to arrive bearing the very same rare materials that... Hildyard, have you any word on my delivery? Look at this little shit. And who might this gentleman be? And why does he hold the component material that I ordered? This is outrageous. You cannot simply swoop in and snatch up the wares I reserved a moon in advance. Please, Master Tataramu, you misunderstand. This adventurer brought along these materials himself. Just brought them along, did he? Poppycock. What would a guild-grabbing mercenary need with airship hull component materials? Only a master engineer with the highest level of skill would be capable of utilizing the potential of such specialized items, and I highly doubt that anyone besides myself could have use for them. I shall be gracious, however, and allow you that you are some manner of artisan. Pray tell, exactly what do you intend to craft with those materials? I am, of course, ignoring the fact that your efforts would invariably result in a botched job and wasted resources. Master Tataramu, this is hardly gentlemanly conduct. Shall I offer to view the finished product then? Go ahead, sir. Craft your wares, and I shall appraise the quality of your work, free of charge. Master Tatamaru, I shall become cross with you if you continue in that tone. Here are your materials, sir. I'm sure whatever you create will be absolutely splendid. Listen, Master Tataramu. Tell Tataramu to get better textures on his clothes past the PS2 era before he starts talking shit. I was gonna say I'm a level what, 15, 17 culinarian? Does he know that I'm a fucking level 52 Dragoon? I was like, you keep talking shit and maybe you'll be fucking face down in the river behind you. You should choose to assist the Acathal 9 in engineering efforts. You will be called upon to make use of special craft facilities, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to know this information. Yeah. You now have access to the crafting facility. Slight below the hand, whatever. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Synthesize hull interior component. Apparently, I have to wear the... Do I need to wear them? I don't think I do. I do. Unfortunately, I have to wear these gloves. Stupid. Synthesize. Alright, we're going to go for high quality. The quality is this one. What's this? Gives me back 20 CP. It's free. Why not? I don't know about you, but I'm about to drag gut this guy. Craft away, sir. I'll be waiting to appraise the results of your expertise. This is a high quality hull interior component that I made with my frying pan. Thank you, asshat. All done, are we? Now, let's have a look at the travesty you've made out of gods be good. Because all Lalafels are dickheads. Look, I've talked about this at the beginning of this whole endeavor of playing this game. Lalafels are evil. They are inherently evil. And someone talked about this the other day, and it's like, everybody has the same amount of, like, energy, and Lalafels are condensed. But all that energy kind of makes them act out, which makes them act evil. I can scarce believe it. The craftsmanship is exemplary, and you say this component to be used in the construction of an airship? I cannot even imagine what type of hull you mean to build. Tell me, adventurer, who commissioned this work for you? I must know. A bunch of birds, actually. Damn, I got some long fingernails. Oh, what? Why, that's incredible. Not to mention fascinating. Though I must wonder how one came to commission an adventurer for airship parts. There was an odd rumor making the rounds amongst the engineers at the company. They say a group of Ixal had carved out a secret camp in the Black Shroud and were conducting trials for some kind of secret weapon. I had thought it an idle gossip at the time, but 'twould appear the tale held merit after all. Your Ixal master seeks to craft an airborne vessel of war. I will not allow it. Transforming the wonder of air travel into a means for delivering death is blasphemy of the highest order. Brother, I'm about to blast you into outer space. But Master Tataramu, what do you mean to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to march right into their secret camp and give those blasted birdmen a good telling off. You'd best stay out of my way. But you cannot simply... When it comes to airships, I'm afraid Master Tatamaru's passions overpower his capacity for common sense. Yeah, that's true. That's very close to that. I wonder if he even has any idea where he's going. Here, you best take this finished component and complete the delivery. Your appraiser appears to have forgotten it in his haste to rush off and chastise the Ixal. Just who is Master Tataramu? I could tell you. That wouldn't be very exciting now, would it? Perhaps you might ask him yourself? Alright. Thanks, lady. That is super helpful. Squawk, squawk. Returned you have. Able to craft components, you were? Yeah, the exhaust on that Fenry is huge. It is the double exhaust that I like, though. Made this, you did? Yes. Serve us well, this will. Begin construction on hull we can. How did you get in here? I finally found you. I never realized just how big this forest was. Who is small, angry, featherless one? Never mind you who I am. 'Tis you who are on trial here. Are you not the Ixil master who seeks to build a death-dealing airship and bring war and destruction to Gdania? Have you no respect for the virtuous field of engineering? Your uncouth plan will irrevertibly sully weapons on an airship? Simply monstrous. Squawk, mind your tongue you shall. Making airship with weapons, Azul, is not. Been telling all tall tales someone has. Do not try to deny it. I have seen how the Ixil stole our technology to build those horrendous war balloons. Your kind know naught but killing and mayhem. Yeah, listen, I want a bike with too many exhausts. I want a exhaust with a bike attached. He's an Ixil. He's like a featherless bird creature. That's a helmet he's wearing. Squawk, blather too much, angry one does. Sees not enough. Look at design under own feet you should. This schematic, it contains elements of both dirigible and airship. I've never seen the likes. Hybrid vessel, Dazul Qualan it is. Fly very high it shall, ceiling altitude of 5,000 yalms. 5,000 yalms? That's impossible. An unattainable fantasy. Why, even Master Garland's enterprise cannot reach such heights. You speak of visiting the heavens themselves. Yes, the heavens. Rap on God's front door we shall. Knock, knock. I fucking love this guy. At Ayatlan, floating continent of legends, it is high, high above clouds. Place where Sazul's ancestors once lived. Return to Ixil's lost paradise we shall. All-consuming goal of Zazul's people it once was. But this dream, shared now by too few it is, rather worship mad goddess Garuda and squabble with featherless ones. Nethalan Ixal would. Waste of life, Zazul says. Help a Cathal 9 build balloon airship hybrid and reach for distant sky. Other Ixils should. This little fucking rat tail. He's got a rat tail. He's a garbage human creature. What an incredible idea. You have such vision, such zeal. Zazul, I have misjudged you. You must let me work with you. I will see this dream of yours become reality. I love that, like, on his knees bow. Squawk? You wish to join Zazul's crew, do you? Possess some skill at crafting, do you? Yes? That's racist, Jordy. Look, he's turned. He's very quickly turned the other cheek. He's changed his mind on his opinion of this situation. Yes, I have studied airship design most extensively, and though my practical experience is admittedly limited, I vow that there are none who match my passion for the craft. Important passion is, but knowledge too you must have. Work you as hard as others, Azul will. Be spared for your size, you will not. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. Tataramu, at your service. His convictions are fickle. He wasn't actually angry at the birds. He just happened to be angry in that moment, and chose to go after it. He's just, like I told you, he's a condensed ball of energy, and he has nothing better to do with that energy than become a little bit of a monster. And what of unsynced? Impressed with work Zazul is. Enjoy crafting with Zazul's gloves, did you? Like second skin, yes? Protect hands, but allow artisan to make a delicate and difficult movement. They do. Agree to help Ethical 9 build Azul Qualan and let Unsync keep gloves, Azul will. Yeah, totally. And then they kill him. That's what's going to happen. I think I just broke my footstool. Like, straight up. I think I just broke it. I'm, like, fiddling with it, and I think it's busted. Oh, I think I genuinely fucked it. Okay. What say you, featherless one? Sprout wings and fly with us, yes? Yeah, brother. Let's do it. Squawk. Feathers of the spirit we are. Hard to imagine, to look at us now it is. But in an age when Ixal flew on power of their own wings, there once was. Sad, then, that wrath of elements we incurred. Banished from forest, stripped of gift of flight we were. With younglings hatched outside of forest, something wrong there was. Stunted, their feathers were. But lose their desire to soar, Ixal never did. In place of lost wings, great balloons Azul's forefathers made. Such ingenuity. Seek to continue their legacy, Ithkal 9 does. But forgotten joy of crafting own wings, Natalan and Ixal have. Grovel instead to the goddess they do. Grovel and beg. Fools. Grant them new wings, Gruda will never. Seek only to increase her might, the goddess does. Always more sacrifices, always more crystals. Nothing more than slaves, Natalan and Ixal are. But a Cathal 9 no. Soar once again we shall. Within Dazul Qualan our salvation, our waking dream lies. Work hard and see history written unsynced shall. Society quest complete. This used to be, if I don't know if I said this already, this used to be considered Beast Tribe quests, and the update has changed it to Society quests. Ba, 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 ba. Thanks to your efforts, construction of the Zezal Qualan's hull has begun, continuing to assist the ship completion. Oh man, I don't think he's a Newfie then. I refuse to believe it. Okay, great. So we did our first quest for the Allied Society. I think we actually leveled up on that too, quite a bit. But that's great. So now we can just, if we want to, speak with the Ixal here. And where's the other one? There's another one. And we can do the Allied quests. I think if I go to here, and here, Society quests, Ixal quests. So these are the things that they'll actually ask us to make. And as we level up, because this is like a level 1 quest, right? So like as we level up to the point where we are now, level 17, 19, we'll like end up having to make some of this stuff here. And I think we always get to like buy it, and we just have to craft it. So we have to be good enough to craft it. And the higher we go in with the tribes, the more interesting stuff we can buy. So these are the gloves that we have. And this is some materials that they'll probably get us to use. Oh, not exchange. Currency of Ixal. Oak knot is. Oak knot you find, trade we will make. Even with featherless nuker. Nuker? Oh, can we not look at what's available? Currency exchange. Promissory notes can be exchanged for currency. The amount, yeah. Okay, so we can't see what's available to purchase, unfortunately. What's the tinker? Is he like a repairman? Yeah, he can repair our gear. I mean, why not? Let's just do it. Stationary. Okay, so they're not blue quests anymore, so we're not really like obliged to do them. So we're gonna move on to Little Solace. No, I don't believe it, Alex. He must be an out-of-towner. He must be from mainland. Damn, tonight's stream has been flying by. Oh, this unlocks the society tribe for the sylphs. I wasn't sure, like, I didn't realize, I should have guessed, considering we just unlocked the beast tribe for the Ixal. Walking one walks with strength and purpose, yes? But this one is a busy one. State one's case, and state it quickly. Scholar? Walking one is looking for a smart one, yes. Walking one is looking for smart one, yes? This one knows no smart one. This one does know bumbling, stumbling one. But what business would any of you one have with that one? Stumbling one's whereabouts? Why, right over... Whoever did the one bumble off to. Bumbling one likely stumbled off to see Elder One. Stumbling one is always bothering Elder One with silly questions. Bothersome one blathering makes less sense than blabbling Brook, this one thinks. Damn, I can't read. His accent is definitely from here. Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking around. But no, you always got to be like impressed with a guy who takes who really wants to look good with what he does. Like of course he does. I think back to the maid that your parents had, the cleaner that would come in once a week or whatever, and how she wasn't doing a great job. It's like, well, then that's why she got let go, you know? If you're going to do a poor job, then why would they keep you around? When I think there's a lot of other people who want to do a better job. And it's the same thing with this guy. It's like, clearly he wants to get paid, right? He wants to work. He wants to do it and get paid. So he's going to put in the extra effort to make sure that you remember him. And that you're like, damn, yeah, man, you're worth the $40 that I just dropped. And you'll be worth the $40 the next time you come out. Get him to put the crash bars on your bike and change out the shifter that we bent. And see if he can fix that panel. Brave one returns to these ones. This one is honored. Word of brave one's deeds comes often to Little Solace. These ones are honored to call brave one friend. Brave one is searching for scholarly one. The brave one cannot possibly mean that one. This one has met many walking ones, and that one has all the wits of a wing rat. 3 days ago, witless one stumbled off to the Sylphlands, babbling something about research. This one knows little of research, but this one does know that the Sylphlands are no place for walking ones, and witless walking one that much the less. What? Mower, not bike? Goddamn princess bike. Oh, goddamn princess mower is what you mean. Okay, yeah. Damn, your lawnmower requires premium gas? That's ridiculous. I don't think... That's a lie. Who told you that? Who told you that? This one knows little of research. Yes, these ones' ancient home is now the domain of touched ones, and those ones mean danger for these ones and walking ones alike. This one tried to stop Witless One, but Witless One's ears are stuffed with beeswax. Oh, that's it. I honestly don't know of a single lawnmower ever requiring premium gas. That's why I'm like, are you serious? That's why I think I would look it up, because it might be that your dad thinks they should put premium gas in it because it's a premium lawnmower. So, oh, well, the premium gas will make it last longer, and it'll be better if we use premium gas. It's like, nah, that's not how it works, Dad. Bumbling One set off for the Sylphlands. Bumbling One is even dumber than one thought. Touched ones will greet Bumbling One with boom and sizzle. Then Bumbling One will be Crispy One. This one thinks it's for the best. These ones will have no one less to worry. Walking One would go in search of that one? This one is confused. Take this one's words. That one is not worth the trouble. Walking One is certain? Then this one will not stand in the Walking One's way. But heed this one's warnings. Be wary, or dead ones will number 2. I think he said the manual said that. I don't know. Walking One will truly go in search of Bumbling One. This one thought Walking One was making joke. Like the last time this one stole Bumbling One's undergarments. You guys have... you guys stole his undergarments. This one does not understand what Walking One is thinking. This one would leave Bumbling One to bumble on his own. But oh well, to each one's own. This one saw Bumbling One stumble off toward Lark's Hall, between this place and Touched One's homes. Bumbling One is probably there, shivering in stockings. If Bumbling One found stockings anyway, which this one doubts. Be warned, Walking One. The trees have eyes, and report to Touched Ones. Walking One should not rush too quickly to Bumbling One's aid, lest Walking One fall into nasty trap. I'm curious what the crafting thing is going to be for the Sylph tribe, because... Or is it combat? I think one of the beast tribes for each of the expansions is crafting, one is gathering, and one is combat, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, they've captured Bumbling One. Walking One scribbles letters. Maybe Walking One is Smart One that everyone was talking about. Smart One? Ha! Smart One would not stumble so stupidly into these one's domain. Someone help me. Eat me alive. Shush, stupid one. These ones have no need for eating. Or did stupid one not read that in stupid one's paper stacks? Stupid one is even stupider than the one thought. Now, answer this one. Stupid one tries to sneak into these one's homes and kidnap chosen one's podling, yes? Stupid one will confess, or stupid one will be shocky sizzy soon. The chosen one? Podlings? What are... Aha. Did this one know it, or did this one know it? But this one, I was just repeating what you... You're dead, son. You're dead. Silence! This one here's sneaking one. What one goes there? 'Tis me, a dragoon. This one knows, boss one. This one has seen Walking One in Little Solace. Walking One is strong, not like stupid one. Well, this one will deal with stupid one another day. Let these ones be off. Yeah, you better be scared. Alright, voice. At least now I don't have to talk like a weirdo in all these conversations. Oh, friend, can I ever repay you? Why, I thought I was a goner for sure. Whatever do you suppose got into those sylphs? The bestiaries describe them as such carefree, fun-loving folk, and my rather limited first-hand experience has been the same. But do tell, to whom do I owe this debt of gratitude? An adventurer? Dispatched by the order of the Twin Adder on behalf of little old me, you say? Bless the commander, always looking out for his charge. Well, I'd like nothing more than to continue this conversation. Would you mind terribly if we did so back at Little Solace? This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. Get on your bikes and ride. Oh, this isn't where I'm supposed to go. There he is. Oh, hello. I say, it's good to see you in one piece, friend. Oh, but where are my manners? I'm not even properly introduced myself. Voice, Gardinia's foremost scholar of civic customs and lore, at your service. Well, at least that's what I told the commander when I volunteered for this mission. Just between you and me, I'm actually rather new to the field. But I've long been fascinated by the cute little critters, and I thought this the perfect opportunity to make a name for myself. Which reminds me, I was just thumbing through one of the tomes I borrowed from Stillglade Fane when I came across a particularly fascinating passage of a legendary sylph who is said to possess such power that she controls the very fate of her people. Now, I realize this must sound crazy, but I couldn't help but wonder if this might be the self-same Chosen One that the frightful sylph was. Chosen One? Yes, well does this one know the legend. Are you paying attention to when I jump off high ledges? I gotta show you like the sound the bike makes. It's actually, they changed the sound of the clank, well, depending on how high you are. Hey, Bernard. I'm so glad that a cool dude is capable of showing up. We had a cool dude here earlier, named by the name of Wasabi. I think he's still cool at the moment. We'll see. Chosen One, the one who embodies the spirit of all trees that have ever lived or ever will live in these ones' forest's home. Once every 100 years does Chosen One sprout forth to lead these ones into a new era before returning to slumber, birth and rebirth, such is the cycle of these ones' civilization. 100 years, eh? So if the last recorded sighting of the Chosen One was... Yes, that would mean that the next rebirth would occur in, just give me a moment now. Yes, carry the one. Elder One. Could it be that the rebirth of the Chosen One is nigh, and touched ones are plotting something? Huh? Well, I believe our sylph friend here has the right of it. This one does not like it at all. Something must be done. Something. Yes, something indeed must be done. Yet many questions of import remain to be answered, such as, where might we find the Chosen One? And what is the true nature of the power she holds? And most importantly of all, where, pray tell, did I misplace my underclothes? I know it not to be... I know not if this is related to the coming of the Chosen One, but the 12's is terribly chilly these days. But regardless, I swear now that I shall remain at little solace until these mysteries are unraveled. 'Twas not by dumb luck that I was chosen for this task. No, the esteemed leaders of my nation knew that. No, they knew that. Why, it is rather cold, isn't it? If you'll allow me a moment's respite. Shit, new name for your Viking PC? What, Voice? Yeah, I think Voice is a great name for a character. Alright, so like, listen to the noise it makes when I jump from here. Right? That's pretty, like, normal jump height. So we'll jump from here now. Oh no, it's still the same sound. Let's jump from all the way at the top then. Listen. It sounds like I'm genuinely breaking the bike when I do it. This one is worried. If Chosen One falls into the hands of the Touched Ones, it could mean the end of these ones. This one must see to the safety of Little Solace. The search for Chosen One. This one would trust to Walking One. Oh. Bernard. Coughing One spouts big words, but this has not the strength to save these ones. This can be seen by anyone. And so this one turns to Walking One. Will Walking One help these ones? You can count on it. Thank you, Walking One. Walking One is true friend of these ones. This one will not forget Friendly One's kindness. And we have unlocked Little Solace, the Beast Tribe quest with the Sylphs. Again, we're not about to do these quests just now. They're not blue quests, so we're not going to jump on them. But we probably have like more quests to unlock in other cities, which we'll get to, I guess. But for now, let's head back to town and turn in this other quest. There is, oh, what's this quest? Gunbreak quest, that's right. There is a story to these Beast Tribe quests. Like, for instance, the advancement of the airship. And, of course, we're going to see more of Tataramu's nonsense. I'm sure he'll turn on the Ixal again before we finish their quest line. But as you complete their quests, you will continue to unlock more, like, story parts. Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is that god's awful smell? It's this corrupted crystal. My word, that is breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my suspicions were not mistaken. And I also see you weren't adverse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. That's my buddy! We're going to look at him in a minute now that you guys brought attention to him. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected crystal. We needed ice-aspected crystal. Calm down, I jest. Oh, actually genuinely got upset. Honestly got upset that he said it was Earth Crest. I was like, we have to do another one of these bullshit quests? It is comprised of ice-aspected aether. Worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Yeah, I did it twice. Not cool. Nice, we got a level. Alright, let's take a look at our little Gubu friend. One of my favorite things about the Gubu is his run cycle. Like, look at that run cycle. Tell me you don't fucking love it. I love this guy. Look at him. Can I move the camera down? Oh, he's moving away. That's as far as the camera can go down. Look at that little guy. Just look at that little son of a bitch. You're not allowed to say Bazinga in the chat. Alex, can you ban him, please? You're banned for 30 minutes. Where was I? Gotta fix the camera. What that mouth do? Actually, okay, you're unbanned immediately. I like that. What that mouth do is one of my favorite stupid things to say. So you're unbanned. What level is this stuff? 43. Useless. Beg your pardon, Unsynct. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambernet. Something about a man named Marquis. Apparently, the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask you why you needed the crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? 'Twould reflect poorly on me in my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Alright, now we can turn this in with Sid. Oh, I don't know if you guys are going to be here much longer, but I want to show. We don't have a ton of time left of the stream, but I want to show this to Alex now before I run off. I don't know if you've seen this, Alex. I'm gonna head to the inn real quick. But Alex, you are aware that there's a thing in the game called retainers, and I'm just gonna call our retainer. What's his name? Huh? Wahaha! You got works needing get done? Just point me in the bloody right direction. Yeah. What's my retainer's name? Well, he's right. That's the name above his head there. Do we have any stuff I want to put in the inventory? I'm actually gonna start like putting stuff away because I'm here. I don't think I actually have anything I do want to put in there. We do have lances that we can use later, so I'll give this to him now because he can probably use these lancers at another time. Oh, did I not put the lances in there? Oh, I did. I just resorted the inventory afterwards. Stevedore stores all my crap and like a proper stevedore would, and he goes off on adventures for me and finds me junk. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Huh? Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? Yes, please. Hey, Sid. I found your stupid crystal. It took me forever. You have no idea what I had to do to find it. Also, I think I made friends with a bunch of, like, weird lizard people. All repairs and modifications have been completed unsynced. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. Well, speaking of which... I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Unsynced. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. I was born into Mafia. Ooh, we got some hats coming. What do we got? We got a jaunty little, like, Robin Hood hat. No. Oh my god, that helmet looks so terrible. I'm not digging it. No, not comparison. Try on. We got like a little piratey hat, maybe? A little bard hat? I think it's like a bard's hat. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically insignificant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Maybe it better that we remain positive. Unsynced, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You helped me to rediscover a part of myself I had forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Damn, I think Sid's coming on to me, guys. I think he's into it. That didn't sound good, Sid.
There. She's ready.
Voice acting! I can take a drink.
Ah, she stirs.
I don't have any ill will towards the voice actors from Critical Role, but I'm glad when the guy who's doing Alpha Noah's voice is changed to someone else. There's a Cid in every single game except for
To
Final
Curtis
Fantasy 1.
and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Yeah, every single one. He's not always the same type of character. Like, so clearly Cid here is an engineer. Yeah, I fucking hate this guy. Oh man, in this light, this armor looks way cooler. Listen, Alphino becomes a much more interesting character later. A character that's actually likable. He's been hiding the little gem in his forehead that all Garlemels have.
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Ah, yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days.
Okay, so I don't know for certain, but I'm willing to venture and say that Cid was in the first Final Fantasy 14 iteration before they binned it and did a Realm Reborn. Back when I was a twink, I think this character is actually like the updated version of what his character looked like back in the original Final Fantasy 14 release. Like, this is a callback. This is a reference, I think, for people who played the original.
The young prodigy, admired by all.
Damn, look at those boots.
Exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald.
I 100% skipped this scene when I originally played this. I genuinely have no memory of this cutscene.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter?
Damn, this is like slightly younger Cid. His dad is Gaius?
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
No, Gaius is his fatherly figure.
Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession.
Such devastation. Is a quote. That's a spoiler. It's a call forward to something we'll see later. It's Biggs and
So
Wedge.
I ran, left the Empire behind, and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
Yo, hello, Remy D9. I'm pretty good, buddy. How you doing? It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. What's going on here? I don't remember doing this. Did I just go back in time?
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
I'm so confused. I love Biggs and Wedge.
Eorzea opened my eyes.
Awesome.
It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way.
I take back my theory, because the calamity only happened 5 years ago, and this is what he looked like 5 years ago. So I can't imagine that his younger self would have been in the previous iteration. I was just thinking it might have been a callback, but I guess maybe not. I mean, the game doesn't shy away from doing these callbacks.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky.
We're doing pretty good, unfortunately, we're actually coming very close to the end of tonight's stream.
It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess.
What is he talking about? What is this? I don't remember going back in time and giving Cid goggles. Like, that's not a thing that's happened in the game so far, guys.
The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Cid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden.
What did Cid do wrong? Cid was like literally been nothing but helpful this entire time.
Everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
No, Remedi, I'm not streaming daily, but I have a set schedule. It's set up on Twitch. I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube Tuesdays and Thursday nights for 3 hours. So 3 hours ago is what time I start. I don't know what your time zone you're in, but 3 hours ago I would have started the stream. On Sunday, we do super long streams. We do 6-hour streams on Sundays. So right now I'm only doing 3 nights a week. And maybe I'll beef it up if I get more of a following and if something happens. But at this time, I'm going to stick to this very specific schedule. I'm a warehouse worker, actually. I've got a full-time 40-hour week job that I have to do. I just finished my drum school for the semester, so I do have some more free time. But yeah, so at the moment, that's what I'm doing right now. All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this? Make ready, Unsynced, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. And the Howling Eye is open, so that's the next thing we'll do. So next stream, on Sunday, we'll start the Howling Eye, and start in on that. Then we'll also check all the major cities. Yeah, that's another thing. I'll be helping Alex with his motorcycle tomorrow, so we'll be putting crash bars on. Alex has a Versus 650. He just got it. It's basically brand new. When I say basically, I mean like it's not this year's model. It's 2024's Alex, I think. Oh yeah, no, I absolutely want to grow the streaming channel. Like, I'd love to actually make it. I mean, the impossible goal is that this becomes my job, right? It's like, sure, I'd love that to happen. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But I'm absolutely going to make an effort for it. You should not be planning to crash your bike. No, the crash bars are because he's not planning to crash his bike, but they might happen still. So yeah, we're gonna put crash bars on. We're gonna change out the shifter, and also we might, if Alex, you're up for it, replace my brake lever. No, don't tell anyone. I don't tell anyone that you dropped your bike anymore. I keep it on the DL. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure I will remeet it. Like, I think we got a new follower who joined up on Sunday past, which was really nice to see. And like, you're here today, which is really great. And we'll look forward to that. It's really fun. Like, this is the best time. This is the best time to sort of like get into the chat, because obviously if I was a bigger streamer, the chat would be filled with other people. But now, where it's like I'm just like genuinely just starting out, if you're in the chat, you're basically the person I'm going to talk to for the whole time. So if you want someone to talk to, shoot the shit, watch a video game get played, and talk about anything really, like, this is the best time to sort of like dominate my attention. But yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. Oh, I don't have a Discord specifically, but I do sort of like advertise on Wasabi's Discord. I don't think, Wasabi, you'd mind if I sent them to you, but yeah, you could also check out Burger House on Discord, BURGERHAUS. It's a hobby place where a lot of TTRPGers play, and we talk movies. We have movie nights and stuff like that. It's really Wasabi's server, and I'm just a moderator and a friend and stuff like that. I've always like really support Wasabi. He's got great content. Oh, you say you have I'm so stupid. Oh yeah, I mean, getting, like, you guys got Discord. Like, you guys got Discord? I got community there, 16 plus streamers, connection and supporting the people. Yeah, you're right, Wasab. I think, yeah, making a Discord is definitely something that would be really beneficial for someone who's got like a community and people following and stuff like that. And I think it's one of those things where I would absolutely do that once I have a purpose for it, you know? Sure, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Sure. But yeah, tonight, guys, I really appreciate everyone stopping by and hanging out. Thanks for making stupid jokes with me. Alex, thanks for gooning on the siren with me. I know that you wanted her, just like I did, but she's mine, so back the fuck off. Anyway, we'll see you Sunday, everyone. I'll post a advertisement like I normally do in the Discord, and no, I don't have Insta, but yeah. Anyway, we'll talk to you another time now. So I'll see you guys tonight.